This is transgender moments. You know, the moments that make you, like, now when you were younger, you did shit, and, like, it really didn't make sense to anyone, but now when you look back at it, it makes sense. It's like little bits and pieces of a puzzle, and they all built up into you being trans. Well, I could start with the fact that I've absolutely always hated anything pink, anything girly, anything like that. High heels are an exception because I have an issue with being short, but that's another thing. Take these out. People online keep telling them that stop messaging me when I'm making videos, but I don't. Anyway, back to moments. Another one would be Dude, I just had like a million of them in my head. How did I forget? It could be I could be causing myself brain damage. That could be why I forgot. Well, I'd always play around with my male cousins. Oh, and I loved racing when I was younger. Not anymore, because now I have this issue with if I run, the binder falls off. Not good. And when I was younger, so at the time, this is how my wedding when I was younger. I wanted the groom, or as I said at the time, the boy, to wear the dress. I had this awesome dress in mind, but now I wanted to wear the tux. Which makes more sense now that I'm older than it did then. And when I was younger, I always wanted my dad to treat me like one of the guys, which he did. Unless I would actually talk that stuff that I liked, stuff that was cool to me, like crossbones and skulls and blood, and gore, and snakes. Then it was, that's not girly. That's boy stuff. Go play with your dolls. I popped a few of their heads off. But I always loved I always loved to play with the Hot Wheels and stuff. And I always found it amusing when they thought I was one of the boys. And I always got upset when the boys wouldn't let me in their club. They were always so much funner than the girls' club. Seriously, who wants to talk about makeup? I'd rather go beat people up. And then they have to wear makeup to cover up all those scars and bruises. So I have to admit, I'm a hippie. I'm a very, very young hippie. I'm still into all the peace stuff. And I need to fucking cut my hair. It's in my face. Sorry, bad moment. What other stuff? probably the first time I actually learned the difference between boys and girls. That was a very, very upsetting time. I was about 4. I had I didn't have them. My older cousin had an anatomically correct doll. Don't ask why. He just did. And when I took off the pants of the male one, I asked him what it was, and he said that's what makes boys boys and girls not boys. That was a very, very upsetting time. Because at the time I thought it was just your hair. I thought if I cut my hair, I was a boy. I wish it was that simple. I also thought if I cut my hair, I'd never get boobs. Don't ask how that tied into each other, but they did. In my mind. I was very upset about that. What other events have happened in my life? Well, when I was in 5th grade, when I first got into role-playing, I was obsessed with playing a gay guy. Because at the time, I was still into guys, not girls. But I wanted to be a guy. So, gay guy. Duh. Perfect. And in 6th grade, I started dressing like a guy. Just every now and then, just kind of like, not like fulfilling a fantasy really, but like, for fun, but not just for fun. It like made me feel better inside. And then 7th grade I started exploring more. Towards the end of 6th grade I got a girlfriend. Because I decided I was a lesbian because I liked girls. And was way over dating guys. Because I figured out my guy friends and my boyfriends were exactly the same. Well, how I treated them. Not how they treated me, but how I treated them. So, and she introduced me to all these websites. They were gay, trans, all that stuff. Websites. And I started exploring into the trans section. And I started posting about how I thought I was trans because I always acted like the guy in the relationship. And how I'd like to play the guy's role. And, well, my girlfriend got pissed about that because she hates guys. So, yeah. Well, I better end before I hit 10 minutes. Bye, people. I might add to this with another one. Bye.